Hey friends, happy Friday! Happy Friday! It is Friday, June 3rd, 2022, and I am back as I am each and every Friday here on YouTube for Live at 5 Reseller Community Night. This is a video we do every Friday. And I call it Reseller Community Night because it's an opportunity for people that resell online to get together and talk all about their week in reselling. So if you are here in the chat, I see some friends starting to join. Please give me a check-in. Let me know, how are things going with you in your reselling business? How are sales? What in particular is selling? Are you having any successes that you can share with us that we can celebrate with you? Do you have any particular questions or challenges in your reselling life that we might be able to troubleshoot with you? We share a lot of information here in the chat. It's a great place to learn tips and tricks for reselling online. If you're new to my channel, I'm Quenby. I'm a part-time reseller. I have about 10 to 15 hours, give or take, to do my reselling business. I've been doing it for a decade, selling mostly clothes and fashion, handbags, belts, shoes, men's, women's, kids. I'd like to move more into selling more hard goods and things like that. And I sell on eBay, Poshmark. I sell to Thredup. I can sign with them and send them boxes, and I sell digital products on Etsy. There are people in the chat that sell on Facebook Marketplace, to the Real, on Kitizen, Grail, Depop, Mercari, any reselling platform. There's going to be somebody here in the chat who has experience with that and will be happy to share any information. So feel free to put your questions and things in the chat. And also, as always, even if you've been here before, it's great to introduce yourself, let people know where you are in the country and how long you've been selling, what do you sell, because we continue to get to know each other, and there's often a lot of people in and out of this video, a few hundred people. So it's great to let everybody know who you are and what you're about and how we can encourage you and support you and build you up and help you succeed in your reselling business. Let me say hi to some friends and let's get into the topics we're going to discuss tonight. I usually come prepared to talk about a few things going on in my own world of reselling, but I really lean on the chat. I read comments, and that kind of directs what we're going to talk about. So it's your video, it's your hour. So let us know what's on your mind so we can make sure to talk about that with you. My friend Lisette, New England, Betty, Boop, happy Friday, beautiful Quenby, hello everyone. Hope you had an amazing week. I personally had an amazing week because, as expected, once school gets out here, I live in Sonoma County, California. School just got out this week, and I work a lot with teenagers, kids, and families in my psychotherapy practice. So in the summer, things tend to quiet down. I'm not in the schools. I'm not seeing as many kids as often because they're at camp, they're traveling. It's kind of a nice, historically, I was a little busy last summer, but it's kind of a nice time where I can slow down a little bit and focus more on reselling. And I went thrifting 2 days last week and spent like all day thrifting and made videos about it. So we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. Michelle is here saying hi. She says, I've got to list tonight, so I'll be here. That's a great way to use this video. Let us keep you company while you're doing your photos or while you're deleting and relisting or whatever you need to do. If it's not your favorite task, especially, and it's just busy work, get it done while we hang out with you. Barbara is here, Barbara Babash, saying, enjoying a chocolate milkshake on this lovely Friday. That sounds so good. You guys always catch me before dinner because for a lot of you, it's later. I haven't eaten dinner yet. So I usually, last week, everybody wanted to share what they were having for dinner. So that was kind of fun. And I'm like, I haven't eaten yet. I'm hungry. My friend Cynthia's here at Thrift Hauls. I'm going to see you tomorrow. And I'm so excited. I am driving with my partner, Petey, to Sacramento, California, about 2 hours from me in order to shop at the Goodwill Outlet Bins. I went and met Cynthia there. When was that, Cynthia? It's been months, right? And I said, we'll definitely be back because it was so great to hang out with her and to shop the bins. I don't have a local bins anymore. The bins are where you dig through Goodwill, big giant blue bins. You sift through, then you weigh all your items and pay by the pound. And I have sold so much from that bins haul. And I got the stuff so cheap. My average cost of goods was like, what did I say? It was $1 something. it was like $1. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the videos, but like I figured out everything I bought, and then I cost averaged it and realized it was like $1 an item. So that's a very low cost of goods. I highly recommend bid shopping. If you can, let me know in the chat or the comments of this video. Do you have a bins near you? Are you a bins shopper? What do you think? Anyone's welcome to meet us there. We'd love to see anyone that wants to thrift. I'll probably be there from like, I'll say 11 to be safe, 11 to 6 or something. Depends how long it takes. I'm going to try and get there earlier. One busy mama to you made it. Happy Friday, Quemby and everyone. Always great to see you. And Raquel is here. Hi, Quemby and everyone. What is this, Lisette? Is my message missing again? Is there a message up here? I see the please subscribe. Let me see if I missed anything. I don't see anything up here except your very first one that I read already. Tell me if I'm missing something. I always want to read your comments. Let's see. Mo is here from Albuquerque, New Mexico, saying hi to everybody. And Mari is here. Hello, everyone from Texas. Yeah, we have the South represented. We love our Southern resellers. Melanie is here. Hi, had a great sales Memorial Day weekend. I want to start selling on eBay. Oh yes, you should. I shouldn't tell people should. That's like the worst word to say. That's a great idea. I'd love to support you in that. I've been selling on eBay 10 years. It's my main platform. I'm always encouraging people to sell on there. I have a whole playlist of videos, eBay for Beginners videos. So check that out. You can go to my channel homepage. On the top, there's like some tabs, and one of them is playlist. And I have a whole eBay for Beginners playlist. How to understand shipping, how to set your return policy. Should you accept returns, how to make more sales, how to do a good listing, all that. And it's awesome. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, sorry. Let me say hi to everyone real quick. I'm behind, and then I'll chat. Usually the format is I say hi to everybody, welcome everybody in, and then we get into the meat of the comments. So please check in. Let me just say some highs. Oh, Jen's here. Bora Bora Jen is here, and Zoe chat. So great to see you, my friend Deborah Anderson. She is the best attendance in this chat. I'm telling you, I appreciate her so much. Stormy, Texas. What's going on there? Megan Eco-Friendly Saver is with us. And Kelly Schaffner, I was just watching your videos yesterday. I get caught up on a couple of them. And it was so fantastic to see all your great sales and all the great stuff you've been hauling. I love Kelly and her channel. Goddess Threads is here. Hey, Quemby, I wish I could go. Why can't you go? Come meet us. What's the problem? Come see us in Sacramento. We'll be there all day. And Amalia is with us saying, I sell on Mercari. That is very cool. I've never sold on Mercari. Tell us a little bit more about that. Let me know in the chat, do others sell on Mercari, and what do you think of it? And what particular do you sell? Timeless Jewel by Deborah is here saying, happy Friday, everyone. And my local friend, Castell's Posh Closet. Hello, Quemby and all. I wish you could meet us in Sacramento tomorrow. Sharpie's Resell is here. Hi, everyone. I missed a few weeks, lost my brother, so I've been kind of down and out. I hope everyone is having great sales. Lost your brother? Do you mean your brother died? If so, oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. And if you feel comfortable, let us know what's going on and how we can support you. I have another channel called The Grateful Therapist. That one's all about mental health. And I was a grief counselor at hospice for over 10 years. So I've worked a lot with grief and loss. I hope I'm reading that comment right. But I have several videos on that channel at The Grateful Therapist about grief, how to move through grief. So that might be helpful to you and your family at this time, if I'm understanding that right. Babette Sabol, happy weekend, everyone. Sales are going well on Poshmark and eBay. My sales are fire. I've been sharing. I share more on Instagram, like I share my solds or what's happening or what I'm doing, because it's easier than on YouTube, me editing a whole video. I just put some posts out. I brought some of my stats, so I'll share those with you. Let me just say hi to some people. Make sure Becky Sue is here. Hello, all. Happy weekend. Listing and listening. You are a smart woman. But the other Barbara's here. We have so many Barbaras. I love it. Hello, everyone. Flip it good. I just love saying that. Hi, everyone. I'm in NC, North Carolina. Raquel's gonna meet me there tomorrow. Come up and say hi, because I don't know what you look like unless I've seen you on Instagram. I'll look exactly like this. So come up and say hi. It's a little bit, I mean, you've been to the bins before, right? I mean, Cynthia and I were like, so happy to see you, talk. And then it's so distracting because there's like new bins coming out and someone sees something awesome. And we're both like, oh my God, there's a lot going on. So it's kind of hard to focus on like, but we spent hours together and it all worked out. And then we went and got a break. We'll go get a coffee and a break, something to grab, something to eat at some point in there. Lisette says, have so much fun, Quemby. I feel like that's probably how kids feel when they're going to Disneyland. Like they're excited. Holly's here. Hi, Holly. Okay, let me see. Did I say hi to Melanie? I did. Hangry Hangers is here. Hello, gorgeous at New England Betty Boop. She is gorgeous. Okay, if I missed you, hi, Rhonda Creek. Little late, but made it. It's only 5:11, so you are not late yet. Holly's here, and Melanie, and Mari, and Zoe. Okay, so now that hi, Misty McIntyre. Oh, and Leslie's here. Yes, let's have a North Carolina meetup. That would be great. I'm hoping you're still going to do LA in October, but I put it in my calendar just in case, but I'll wait for information. M. Anderson, hello, everyone. Have a fabulous summer weekend. If I miss saying hi, sometimes the chat moves really quick, you guys, and there'll be like a bunch of new comments, and I do my best. So please, if I did not welcome you in yet, put another comment and make sure that I say hello to you. Always feel free to introduce yourself. If you're listening to this, there's 52 friends here in this moment, and you haven't done anything, I encourage you to leave a comment. Be brave and just say, hi, this is my name, and this is what I sell. And it's a great group of welcoming people, and we'd love to include you. So, Marie S. says, hello, everyone from Los Angeles. Quemby, I enjoyed bin watching a bunch of your videos last weekend as I was sick in bed. You're so much fun to watch. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I've been finding some new people to watch. I love supporting all my friends and watching all their videos, but I've been listing a lot more, as you know. And so I like to list and have a reseller on or something on in the background. So I've been trying to find some new channels, which has been really fun just to branch out. So I love, and I do want to say thank you, friends, because I've shared about I'm looking at the chat, and many of you also have a YouTube channel. So this will apply to many of you. But when you start YouTube, I've said this before, the videos that you start out with you're kind of laying your foundation, and YouTube. So if I started out on YouTube, and the first videos that did really well for me on the channel were unboxing videos. So I got the most views and comments and likes. So YouTube says, oh, Quemby's an unboxing channel. Those are the videos people like. Those are the ones we're going to push out and show to viewers. So I feel like I've sort of gotten pigeonholed as an unboxing channel. And I also want to be doing thrift hauls and thrift videos. That's really where a lot of my heart is. So my last few thrift videos have performed really well on the channel. And that makes me so happy, because my hope is that my thrift videos, Thrift with Me, thrift hauls, will do better on the channel. I want to do a lot of yard sale hauls and estate sale hauls this summer. So I'm hoping that I might be getting out of my little box, and YouTube will support me also doing those kinds of videos. Thank you, Lisette, for reminding people to please subscribe and hit that thumbs up. That pushes this content out to more people, and it lets YouTube know we like talking about reselling stuff. So many great friends. Oh, and Lisette said, I'm having fun doing the Vendu Summer Challenge. I love Vendu. If you want to check them out, I have a link in the description that you can get like a free trial. And then if you sign up, you get 20% off. Tell us about the challenge a little bit. And Melanie, why do you think you had such a great sales Memorial Day weekend? Did you do anything different to bring in those sales? Michelle CD says, hey there, friends. I'm listing, packing my 3 sales, and other multitasking. I love to you all this weekend. Love to you all. What are you guys up to this weekend? Let's see. And Michelle says, yes, I remember psychotherapy summer slowdown, LOL. One time I lost 12 senior teen clients at once. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying now, Michelle. Yeah. They usually come back come the fall, and I expect it every year, and it's kind of good. It's like, okay, I can give my soul a little bit of a break. I'll still work, but it means I can, like this week, I felt like not a full-time reseller, that'd be an exaggeration, but more like a full-time reseller because I had more time. I'm listing every single day, 5 items a day, and the proof is here. Like on eBay, I sell on Poshmark and Thredup and Etsy too, but eBay, it's the easiest to see all your data. So my sales are up from the prior period 32%. In the past 7 days, I had 24 sales for a total of $629. My average sale price is $26.22. That's amazing. $629 in sales for me is pretty good as a part-timer. That doesn't include Poshmark, YouTube, Etsy, Thredup, any of the other stuff that I do. So I'm feeling really good about that. And it's for me, it's just because I'm listing regularly. I'm not doing anything else different. I'm just disciplined, consistent, sitting and listing. Bora Bora Jen said, I got to meet a fellow Quemby lover this week. Kim and I met up at Goodwill and had a great shopping trip. More to come. Oh my God, that's great. Oh, you're so cute. That meeting another reseller and hanging out, like, I hope we see some other resellers in Sacramento tomorrow at the bins. That'd be great. But PD and I were like, even if it's just us and Cynthia again, that's part of the reason I'm going back there, is to hang out with another reseller with my friend Cynthia, because it was such a great day. The San Francisco bins are closer. I could go there. I'm sure I could branch out and do a road trip somewhere else, but I want to go see Cynthia and hang out again. And some of you hopefully will be able to show up, but it's going to be great. Everyone that's meant to be there will be there, and it'll be perfect. Oh, look at One Busy Mama says, missed last Friday. Our daughter graduated high school, summa cum laude. So proud of her. It was incredible. Oh my gosh. I was thinking about that because I have a lot of teen clients, and the graduation thing is in the air. It's this weekend here. And my son Torvald, who's 10, going to be 11 in July, finished elementary, and now he's in middle, but it's at the same school, so they don't do an elementary school graduation. But I'm like, it's going to go quick. Like, how can my son be going to middle school? What? Like, and soon he'll be graduating high school. Cynthia is enjoying watermelon Italian ice. Oh my God, that makes me think of childhood. Barbara, Riff plans to go to yard sales in the morning. PD and I went to yard sales last weekend. Was it last weekend? It was some weekends. Let me make sure no one else popped in. Kim Miller's here. Hi. She's saying hi to Jen. Kim Miller, great to see you. And Donna Lucky You Boutique joined in. I'm bookmarking in my brain the yard sale thing because I wanted to share about that a little bit. Hello, beautiful people from Donna at Lucky You Boutique. So glad you're joining us. Oh, and Guerra Thrift, are you coming tomorrow? She is coming. Oh my gosh. We're going to have several resellers and my partner PD. He's so chill though and flexible. He'll hang out. Oh my God, that's awesome. She says, looking forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. So we'll meet you too. Remind me your first name, Guerra Thrift. And come up and say hi to me. And I apologize ahead if I'm distracted and awkward. I'll be so happy. We could either do a social distance hug. Are people wearing masks there? Have you noticed? Cynthia? Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Flip It Good said, I'm heading to Orlando for a family vacation tomorrow. Shipping last minute sales and packing and listing. Will you put your store on vacation mode and hide your listing so that you can have a vacation? Or are you going to try and do both? I'm a fan of putting it on vacation so I can actually relax and not be like, oh, I know I put eBay store a banner and it said, hey, this seller's on vacation. They'll ship when they get back, you can still buy the item, but I'm always afraid that they didn't read it and it's going to take 5 days instead of 1 day to ship. So I'm emailing them, and I don't want to do that on vacation personally. I don't want to work on vacation. I want a vacation. So I always put my store on vacation, but everyone's got to do what works for them. Cynthia says, I went to the bins today. You went today and then you're going to go tomorrow all day? There was a lot of people, but everybody was being cool. Lots of big bins being rolled out. I only spent $30, but I got so much good stuff. You are going to go tomorrow too? You can do it? That is awesome. Hey, I went thrifting. If you saw my videos this week or my Instagram post, I went thrifting on Thursday. I ended up with not going to the school where I do clients. I'm like, oh my God, I have kind of a day off. I never really have a day off, but a client-free day. So I went to the Goodwill, spent 2 hours there, got this huge bag. Then I left and went to the Salvation Army, spent 2 hours there and got this huge bag. And as I'm checking out from the Salvation Army, the guy tells me after I check out and spent $150 with this huge IKEA bag full of clothes and shoes and pottery, if you saw the video, you know, tomorrow, he says, is 50% off all clothing day. I'm like, I should have come tomorrow, but whatever. So I said, okay, I live in a place where we don't have 99-cent tag day. We don't have 50% off color tags, none of it. Goodwill does nothing except mark prices up. I love you, Goodwill, but I'm kind of mad at you. So I'm like, okay, I'm going again. So I woke up the next morning, got there when they opened at 9:30 or 10 or whatever it was, and shopped that wholesale. That video is already edited. I'll put it out like Sunday or something. My other stuff I got is on the channel. And you guys have already sold so much. I came home like a full-time reseller would. I listed that stuff. I put stuff in the wash that needed to be washed. I photographed it right away and I sat my butt down and listed it. So that's like what real resellers do, right? Like full-timers that can do everything that needs to be done right away. I usually have so much going on that I put the stuff away in the garage and I deal with it when I can deal with it. But I got it. And then I made videos about it. I was on it. When I have a little more time, it's amazing. Kim Miller said, hi, all. Just jumped on cleaning shoes tonight while listening. Oh, cleaning shoes. Deborah Anderson said, I had 2 0 eBay sales days this week. The last thing I did before that happened was to decline a ridiculous offer. Is the algorithm punishing me? I seldom have 0 sales days and never 2 in a row. I don't know whether they're punishing you over one offer, but I definitely notice that when I accept offers, I get more offers and more sales. Like that, I have enough evidence. It's happened to me enough times that I'm like, so sometimes I'll do like a sacrifice item where I'm like, okay, I need to get sales going here. I'm going to accept this $15 offer, even though I wanted $35. And then it helps me get more sales. If you can afford to do that, great. If you can't or you don't want to, don't do it. But I do think, I'll tell you this little tip. If I have a popular item on eBay and it gets several offers like that sometimes happens, and I don't accept any of them because they're all ridiculous lowballs, that item is likely not going to sell for me. I feel like my item almost gets blacklisted. So often what I'll do is, if it doesn't sell in a week or something, I will delete it and relist it brand new and start over, because I do feel like that item, eBay's like, you're not taking these offers. Fine, Quimby, don't take 1, but not take 3, but they're ridiculous offers. So sometimes I'm like, this item's not going to sell unless I start over. So I do think you have to trick the algorithm a little bit. And, sometimes it just happens. Are you listing every day? Let me just make sure no one else is coming in that I want to make sure to welcome. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. Lucky Cynthia. So she's talking to Raquel, who's going to meet us there. I'm so excited to meet you. I'll look for you, Raquel. I'm 5'10", blonde, and I'll be wearing pink. You lucky thing. I'll have to say, I'm 5'4", chubby with big frizzy hair. Come find me. I don't get to say I wish I could say I'm 5'10" and blonde. I'm wearing sneakers, Cynthia. Last time I wore flats, but they were like leather. I'm wearing my sneakers. So don't judge me when you're there and I have a cute outfit with sneakers, but I'm going to be on my feet all day. I'm wearing the sneakers. One busy mama said, do you still share while on vacation? I see people's accounts sharing my closet with their away sign. Though that's probably automatic. If you're seeing that, it's because they have a bot sharing. But I don't. I do have a bot sharing, but I don't. I put my stuff on vacation. I don't do anything. Nothing, because if I want a true vacation, not a working vacation, you can do whatever. Some people love the fact that they're on vacay and they're still making sales. That's fantastic. If that's the way you want to do it, that's the way you should do it. I don't want to deal with eBay. I don't want to be on my phone on vacation. I don't want to answer people's stupid questions about where are the measurements. They're in the actual listing. Or do you think this would fit me? I'm a size 10 and this is a size 8, but it looks like it could be big. Do you think it's going to fit me? I have no idea if it's going to fit you because I don't know what your body type is. I don't know what your height is. Like, I don't want to deal with it on vacation. The rest of the time, I will be a good reseller with awesome customer service. Sometimes I don't answer questions because I just don't want to deal with questions. You're wearing sneakers too, but you're tall. You're beautiful and tall. I wear shoes sometimes with a little heel because I'm 5'4". I hope I'm 5'4". I probably am shrinking. Wait, I just saw Guerra Thrift say, oh, here she is. Oh, Jessica, okay. Remind me again because I can totally be the worst with names. Not because it's not important to me. I will really try, but because I think I'm focusing so much on seeing someone and connecting that I don't listen to the words. And she's going to have her 9-month-old baby. I love it. Valentino. My parents will be there too. Oh my God, this is awesome. Family day. I wish Torvald would come, but he won't do the 2-hour drive for us. He does not like car rides. He gets car sick, so I'm not going to push him to go. But oh my God, I love babies so, so, so much. I'm so excited to meet you. That's going to be awesome. I love everyone's. I'm going to have a baby on me. I'm going to be 5'10" and wearing pink. I'm going to be like this. That's awesome. I'm so excited. I can't even tell you. Oh, this is why she went to the bins. I went to the bins today and I'm going again tomorrow. For the last 3 months, I've been purging and donated to the Goodwill retail store, and the bins is right next door. I see. Well, if you were donating and the bins was right next door, you couldn't not go in. It was probably calling to you like, come in, Cynthia, we've got good stuff. I don't know if I could. Oh, look at Timeless Juliet Deborah. Perfect as you are. That is true. Hopefully PD will get home during this video so you can tell him that again. I'm not always perfect or positive. I'm telling you, everyone says you're positive. I'm not always positive. Sometimes I'm grumpy. Lori's Vegan Seattle Gal Style made it. Hi, Quemby and friends. Late but here. I probably missed you talking about it, but are you going to the thrifting? I am. I am driving to Sacramento tomorrow, from Sonoma County to Sacramento, to meet friends, some of whom are in the chat, at the Sacramento bins. If anyone's watching this, you're welcome to come join us if you're not a weirdo. We'll be fine. I mean, we're going to be at the bins. It's going to be, you can't control who's there. There's going to be all sorts of people. When I went to, now it might be different every time. I met Cynthia at this bin some months back, and I was like, wow, this bins is great. It's big. It's pretty clean for a bins. There weren't like homeless people or fights or anything that I saw on that particular day. You're allowed to have your cart with you. At my local bins, when it was open years ago, you were not allowed to have a cart on the floor. You had to carry everything. You had to have a cart checked over on the side, and it had to, you'd have to leave your cart, which is always risky at the bins. And there was always a lot of trouble at that bins. And at this one, it just seemed like I could film in there. I don't like to draw a lot of attention to my filming, but I could do it, and no one seemed to mind. It was awesome. They're all different. They're all different. This is the one on Industrial something, Ave or Way. Just look it up. Sacramento bins on Industrial something. I'll have my driver I'll have my driver with me. I'm going to take my car, which is bigger, put the seats down, and I put 2 big boxes in it. So when I buy stuff, I can dump it in. But we got to make sure there's room for Cynthia in there in case we go get a coffee or food or something. It's going to be fun. And then guess what, you guys? You're going to have bins footage for weeks. So I can make lots of videos. If you're coming and you don't want to be photographed or video, just let me know. I totally understand. So are the rest of you bins shoppers? Marie says, ha, ha, ha. I always crack up when I get those questions too. I don't know how flexible are you to get into all the positions to squeeze into the jeans. How long can you hold your breath for? I know, that's like the whole modeling thing on Poshmark. I do not remember ever getting a question on eBay, will you model this? But because on Poshmark, I don't think as many people are doing that anymore. Do you? I remember in the beginning years of Poshmark, it was all about modeling your stuff. I even modeled some stuff because I thought I kind of had to sell on there, but I don't see it as much. Do you guys? And people asking, can you try this on? I'm like, no, I cannot. Like, that's a lot to ask. So, you know, I have a hard time with questions, and I know I need to be better at answering the questions. But for me, it's like I'm often not home or whatever, and then I have to go into my garage, take it out of inventory often, take it out of the bag, measure it, or do whatever it is they want to see, some additional measurement or fabric. I don't know what they want, everything. And then sometimes I'm just like, I'm just not going to do it. And that's not good. You should answer every question. I'm trying to get better at that. But I often, to be honest, don't answer them all. Barbara Babash says, my issue this week is that I lost my power cord for my small photo box. Sigh. Oh. Well, you can probably order one on Amazon and have it there tomorrow. I mean, I know Peter's done that. We've had some cord issues, and he just gets a replacement cord and orders it right away. I got to write that down, Barbara, because I'm keeping a list. Photo box. If you have one that you recommend, let me know. I'm keeping a list. Last year when tax time came, I got to tell you guys about that too. When tax time came, I did not have enough write-offs. I did not buy a computer or a expensive printer or anything, and I like having the write-offs. So I want to invest. Here's what's on my wish list. So let me know if you have experience with any of these things, if you would recommend it or not. Feel free to send me a link on Instagram if you have a product you use that you really love. I want to get some kind of shoe foot mannequin thing. Like, I'm sick of trying to, like, I can stuff my shoes for photos, listing photos with paper and all that, but I'd like to just, or like sandals are difficult. I don't really like how it looks with the stuffed paper in there when I take the photo. That's what I have, so I do it. But you know how when someone takes a photo picture for eBay or something, they have like a little clear foot or a little, so I want to get a foot mannequin, whatever. I don't even know how to start looking, so I don't know what that's called. Oh shoot, I wish I had my list. I'm thinking about maybe a plus size mannequin. I passed on so much plus size when I was out thrifting. Kelly Schaffner, if you're still here, do you still want to do that box exchange? I've been putting some plus size aside for you. I don't sell a lot of plus size because I don't like photographing it. Because I have a mannequin, a regular woman's size, like 4 mannequin. And then I have a hanger on a wall, but my plus size photos don't look good. So I'm thinking about getting a plus size mannequin, maybe a photo box. I have some other things. Is there something on your wish list? I already invested. I have a Dymo printer. I have light box, steamer. What about a ring light? Would you guys recommend a ring light over the umbrella lights? Let me see what I'm missing down here. Anything about this? Yeah, no kidding, Michelle. And 99% of the time, those that ask never buy. I know. And I'll tell you something that I do, and this probably is not right, so don't always do what I say. Not that you would anyway. So sometimes what I do when I get a question on eBay, I look at the item and I look at the person who's asking the question. And if they have, you know, on eBay, there's the little number next to your username that's like your amount of feedback. So if they're an experience, like if they've got 1,000 feedback, they're more likely to be a serious buyer and they're going to buy and they're going to follow through. So I'll pull the item out for them or I'll answer the question. But if I get someone with like 1 or 2 or 3 feedback, I know they're going to ghost me after. So I don't even bother. That's not right. But sometimes if I don't feel like doing it, but then I see, hey, this is someone who has a lot of experience buying and selling. If it's right for them, they're probably going to buy it. Then I'll do it. But you should answer every question promptly. eBay probably likes that best. That's the right thing to do. I'm just being honest about being a human being and not doing it all right or perfectly. Do you guys answer every oh wait. Cynthia said, I thought you went by the West Sacramento bins on your way to the post office. LOL. Oh no, we're meeting at the one on Industrial, right? The one we went to last time, because that one's, we're driving 2 hours and it's in the first part of Sacramento that we hit. That's why it's also helpful for us rather than going all the way through Sacramento to another one. That's one we're meeting on, right? Or are you talking to someone else? Let me know. You still have my number, right? M. Anderson said, a few years back, people would ask, but it has been a while since someone asked me to model. I got a recent one asking me to model. I'm like, no, this stuff doesn't fit me. None of this stuff fits me. Oh. Maggie says, Maggie Posh's 247. Those clear plastic sandal things are super cheap on Amazon. Okay. Has anyone ever used those? I don't mind that. I need some sort of foot thing. Michelle says, I have a ring light and 2 box lights and overhead lights, and still the lighting is not right. LOL. I don't use the ring light, but may in the future for Zoom. Oh, that's good to know. I have 2 box lights, but I'm taking photos in my garage and my light's not good. But I list everything first on eBay. So I take my photos, I list everything first on eBay, and on eBay, on your phone, you can use that special editing feature that they have that allows you to do a completely white background. So I do that for my first picture. So I don't worry about the rest of my pictures not being perfect. Like, they're not all like that. I just do my first picture. The reason I do that is because Google search likes it and eBay recommends it. So the first picture I do is completely white background. Then the rest are like, you can see the item, but they're not bright. It's not good enough. My light setup's not good enough either. The light box, I think, is great, but that's only for like shoes and jewelry and stuff, not necessarily for clothes. So one busy mama said, I found half hanging mannequin at the bins and it worked great. That is awesome. Oh, I'm thinking about some of the stuff I got at the bins last time when I was there. And I was like, I got that. If you'll remember from my videos, I got that wedding ring quilt at the bins. I weighed it, so it cost me $6. I looked on eBay. They sell for hundreds of dollars. I'm not selling mine. I have it right in this office, my psychotherapy office, in a wicker basket, and it's just spilling over the side. And it brings me so much happiness every time I look at it. I'm like, I love this thing. And I got it at the bins. I got a white metal tray that looks very French farmhouse. It's on my table right now with some white pictures in it. Love it. Got it at the bins. That probably cost me $1.50 or something. I got my bunnies. Do you remember, Cynthia, my bunnies? They're sitting on my fireplace mantle right now. These little vintage, handmade, funny little bunny dolls. You guys remember those from the haul? So I want to look at hard goods, not only clothes, because there's, and I got my makeup refrigerator for all my skincare serums and stuff. Little tiny refrigerator, got it at the bins. It was $4. PD, thinking of you, Barbara Bosch. It didn't come with a cord, so he ordered the cord on Amazon. It was here in a couple of days. It was $5. I mean, one busy mama to you says, I have a bins 45 minutes away, and I've been a few times. Some good finds and some that I get home and they're flawed. I need to be more selective, even if it's less expensive. 100%. And I told Cynthia, like, I'm so proud of myself because I sat and I took the time, and it's very hard because the bins are very distracting. I looked through all the items. I I went through the whole cart. I had like a maybe pile, got rid of most of that because I don't need a ton of inventory. This is for fun. But I'm thinking of I got that Denim and Supply Ralph Lauren maxi dress with the iCat Southwestern print. That had a hole in it, but I loved it so much. And I knew that brand's a Bolo brand because they don't make it anymore. And the stuff from Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply, the stuff that looks Southwestern, Navajo, all that stuff from that brand sells really well. I sold that dress even with a hole in it. I can't remember what I sold it for, but it was decent. And so I probably paid $1 for that. So good. Oh my God, Deborah says, I have an email file labeled to be answered later. I bet you get to that file you probably do. I wouldn't. I would just have fun putting it in the file, and I probably wouldn't do it. Oh, good tip from Barbara Babash. I use pool noodles for boots. I gotta write that down too because I'm an overly busy person. That's why I have to write everything down. Tell me if you're like this, but if I don't have it written somewhere, it's not happening because I'll move on to the next thing that I'm super excited about, and it's like nothing happened. But they have those at the Dollar Tree, pool noodles. Like Barbara Babash is saying, you can cut them in half and then like stick them in the shaft of a boot. And so then you get that nice boot shape. But I have not got one of those. Torvald likes to go to the dollar store for like fun stuff. And I go there for art stuff to use with my clients. She remembers the bunnies. I love those bunnies, Cynthia. Deborah, Timeless Jewel by Deborah says, boot shapers, also known as boot trees, work great for knee-high boot pictures. Ooh, oh, Desert Pine Vintage made it. Hi from Indiana. Awesome to see you. Where do you sell and what do you sell? Tell us a little bit about you. I love that name, Desert Pine Vintage. You guys are so great. Deborah Anderson says, I use the clear plastic foot forms, but I only use them on shoes that don't stand up on their own. An example would be gladiator sandals. Exactly. The only tip I have for that, like I just got some Born Gladiator sandals, sold them, bought them for $4 because I wanted them for myself. They did not fit, so I sold them. I just have 2 white boards for shoes that I get at the Dollar Tree. A white, like thicker poster board. I make like an L shape. And then I put my stuff like this. If I put the gladiator sandal on its side and I take the picture, it looks like it's standing up, but it's not really. It's on the side. So I sometimes do that, but I would like it for the front facing. So you have one of those clear foot forms. Maybe that's what it's called. I was like, shoe mannequin, foot mannequin. I want one of those. Michelle said, oh, not light boxes, but soft box lighting that I use versus umbrella lighting. I guess that's what I have, soft box. They look like squares. But I've seen people use the ring light, and I'm wondering if I do. Ooh, my Amazon package just got here. I wonder if I'd do better with a ring light. Oh, Thrift Hauls said, yes, I still have your number. Oh, I want to remind you to take your allergy meds before going to the bins. It is dusty. I'll bring masks just in case. I'll see how I feel. It is a pretty big room. It's a big, tall room, so I'll see. Michelle says, I edit 80% of my photos in PicMonkey and do a white background too. Yeah, that's an extra step, and if you can do it and make all your pictures look great, your closet's probably a lot better than mine, like your store. My first picture's good. The rest are okay. But it does the job. Kim Miller says, have a great thrift trip tomorrow, beautiful resellers. Headed to the brewery with the husband. Well, that sounds fun. Oh, okay. Cynthia's talking to her friend. She wasn't telling me about a different bins. Marie says, in my opinion, I much prefer the ring light over the umbrella. Good to know. The only concern I have is sometimes when I see someone with a ring light making a video or something, I can see the ring light. like in the reflection or something, you can like see the ring light. So I'd have to do a little bit of research. Ooh, look at this. Marie also says, a few months ago, I found hangers on Amazon that are expandable for plus size clothing. I have the same problem too. It's helped a bit. Okay, I'll look into that. Plus size hangers. I also want to get some of those non-slip hangers. I have them for my personal closet now. Absolutely love them. But I want to get some for my reselling. Those non-slip hangers that are kind of velvety. I got them at Ross. A pack of like 35 is $15. So that's a good deal. And I love those. Do you guys have those? I always talk so much on this video that I then have to have like a throat drop after, because I'm like, for an hour, I just talk. Barbara says, last Sunday, I walked into Goodwill for 99-cent day. The cashier said someone came in and bought over $3,000 on Saturday of the color of the week half off items. Didn't leave any good deals. Whoa, how is that even possible? To spend $3,000 and you're getting things half off. Like, how many items would that be? Let's say the items are half off, so they're $3. I mean, who's buying 1,000 items? How many items are even in the store? My gosh. Yeah, that was not the right day to go, huh? Zoe Chat said, someone asked me this week if I would take a picture of a size dot on some Lululemon shorts so I could look up the style. If the dot had the info, I would have looked it up. Duh. Yeah. So, and for people that aren't as familiar with Lululemon, you can usually find the size dot inside the pockets or inside the sports bra cups or inside the waistband. But they have a white dot with a number. If it's a white dot with a number and there are not little letters and numbers around it, it's an older piece. So the newer pieces have numbers and letters around the size dot. And if you put those numbers and letters into sites like Lululemon Fanatics, it's called Lulu Fanatics, or sometimes on Google, but I have better luck on Lulu Fanatics, then you can get the name and a stock photo and it will sell so much more easily for you. So people know what they want. They know they want the run pace skirt or something. And so it's much easier. Let me see what I missed up here. Let me see if I missed anything up here. Then I'm going to head back down. I'm so excited to see Jessica tomorrow and Cynthia and anyone else who wants to show up. We're going to have a good, Raquel's going to be there and her husband's going to come. Maybe he'll hang out with PD for a minute and they can do, I don't know what. PD's really good because he's not like crazy about clothes the way I am. So he looked through a lot of the hard goods section and he got us like some really practical, great stuff that we actually need. So he's a good one to have around. Oh, Mickle Pickle sneaking in. Sneaking in to say hi, Mickle Pickle, our friend in the community, just had a baby boy. Sounds like he's doing pretty well and actually sleeping a few hours at a time. So she has been a busy mama. How are things going? Babette Sabal says, my bolo of the week, I don't know what this says, Thierry Rabaton shoes, paid $8 for $90. Sold for $90 in eBay in days. Okay, so that's spelled Thierry. How do you think we say that? Thierry? Rabotin shoes. Oh my gosh, $90 sale. Good job. I had a really good sale this week, which was, I posted on Instagram. The brand Acne Studios, they're like a hot, trendy denim company. I had these high-waisted mom pants. I got them new with tags at a church thrift store. I got them last year. They sold right away for $150. The person returned them. Because she didn't like the fit. So I relisted them, and then they sat for a while, and then they sold yesterday on Poshmark for $153. That's awesome. I mean, that's just all. And then I think about the Poshmark fee. Of all the platforms, Poshmark takes 20% fee. So because I sold them for $153, I forget what the rule is on Poshmark. It's 20%, but it is up to a certain amount. Like at some point, they're not still taking 20%, but I think they will on this one. I could probably look right now. But that means they're getting $30 of my $153 sale. Poshmark, that is a very high fee. I do appreciate you, Poshmark, for making it like easy to list and having an awesome return policy and siding with the sellers. There's so many things I appreciate about Poshmark. The 20% free fee is painful, especially on eBay when I know it would be more like 10 to 13%. They were the new tag Acne Phaedra pants. Yep. So $153 they sold for. Poshmark fee is $30.60. So my payout on that was $119.72. I'll take it for a pair of $6 pants, but that's a hefty fee, guys. Oh, those shoes Babette Sapol sold is pronounced Terry. With my Boston accent excused, it's probably Terry. Anyway, I hope you guys find those shoes and you can sell them for $90 like Babette. Flip it good. I have 2 bins pretty close, but I got backlog, so I generally stick to stores. Oh, and hubby just inherited a large Barbie MA doll Coca-Cola collectible. So teaching him, and he's overwhelming too. Yeah. I taught Petey to sell during the pandemic, and he was getting into it, and he did great. Like he sold, I don't know, tools and car parts, and he was actually making much better money than I was per sale. But it is a lot to learn. You know, I had to teach him every time it was time to ship something or an offer came in. There's a lot to learn. And you can do that with the bins. Like if I had the bins in town and I was going all the time, I think you can get a lot of inventory and buy too much because it's cheap and you have to be more careful. I'm going to be pretty careful. Like last time, I think I came home with 2 big boxes of stuff, but I was not crazy. Like I threw a lot back. I didn't overbuy. I finally got those Ariat boots that I bought there. That's a great Bolo brand, Ariat, Ariat. They do a lot of like men's Western wear, women's too. I finally got those boots cleaned up that I bought for $4. I'm hoping to flip those for about $50. I made a video about it, and for some reason the entire video is blurry, so I have to trash the video, which kind of stinks, but it happens to me anyway, because I'm like, it's a wonder I can do these videos. Let's just say that. Barbara Babash says, if you're going to start selling hard goods, I suggest you get a 30 by 30 photo box. I'm going to write that down. She is my wise friend, man. Always listen to Barbara Babash. She knows things. She's very reasonable. It usually comes with several different color backdrops. Yeah, I like those. I'd like to get one of those. Mickle Pickle said, eBay store went off vacation mode and I accidentally sold a jacket yesterday. Oh, so like you're off for maternity leave or something and you accidentally sold something. How did that happen? Let me see if I missed anything up here. One busy mama said, my mom is getting into thrifting and looking for items for me to sell. She's 80 and is having a ball. That's my mom too. In fact, I was thinking, I guess she's not here tonight. I haven't seen her, but I was thinking, like in the past, I would just give her money. Like I'd be like, here's $100, get me stuff to sell. Because she has a very good eye. And if I do sell hard goods more, that woman, she can find the best stuff. I was thinking about taking her to the bins tomorrow, but I think it's going to be way too big of a day. Like it's hardcore thrifting. It's on our feet. My back hurts. You know, it's digging through bins. I think it'll be too much, but she's so cute. And yeah, if you can get someone to get you good stuff, do it. That's amazing. And it's good for them, you know, to have something to do and like it and feel helpful. It's awesome. Mickle Pickle says she's shipping out tomorrow and then going back on vacation mode. Not ready for that yet. Yeah, you're not even getting full night's sleep. I didn't get a full night's sleep with my son until he was like 3 or 4. He was not a good Sleeper. Great eater, great potty training. No, potty trained himself pretty much. But sleeping, he's still not a great sleeper. That's great about your mom. Deborah Anderson said, to answer your earlier question about my no sales days, I've been listing consistently about 10 a day, 7 days a week. Woo! Congratulations. That's amazing. I have 1,500 active listings. I was kind of feeling like a child in timeout. I know, and that's wrong. I do not think eBay should expect that we're going to take every offer. If you have a $50 jacket up there and someone offers you $5, eBay wants us to take that offer, or we're going to maybe get penalized and the item's not going to sell, or they're going to be like, oh, she's not cooperative, on to the next reseller. That's not cool. They should be able to put that into the algorithm somehow. Like, okay, is it Poshmark that's doing this thing where, yes, it is Poshmark, for example, in case eBay's listening up and some of those huge YouTube channels that have like 150, 200,000 subscribers, they actually have like a direct line to eBay because eBay cares about what they have to say because they're an influencer. But Poshmark has this thing where, say I'm on Poshmark and I want another Johnny Was heavily embroidered top. Let's just say hypothetically. I did buy one, and I showed it to you guys already, I think. But I hand washed it today and dried it in the sun. It's ready to go. Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow, but I might not match my sneakers that I have to wear to the bin. So Poshmark has this feature. If I want this Johnny Was top and I'm going to send the seller an offer, it'll say, oh, Quemby, if you want to send a 10% offer, it would be $50. If you want to send a 15%, they're not suggesting that the buyer send the seller a 60% off offer. Like, I think eBay's algorithm should have it in there with offers. Hey, this person is trying to send me a $5 offer on a $50 jacket. I should not be penalized for not accepting that offer. Or there should be a little message that pops up and says, do you realize you're sending Quemby an offer that is 75% of her asking price? How about a more reasonable offer, like 20% off? Even 30 I would do. So you still have to do what you have to do. And sometimes you can't worry about being punished for a couple days by eBay because you have to do what you have to do in your business. Desert Pine Vintage. I sell on eBay mainly. I just started on Poshmark, but I haven't had much luck. It is tricky, or it was for me, to go from eBay to Poshmark because yes, it's easier to list over there, but it's just it's a completely different animal. And I know it's hard for Poshmark sellers to learn eBay too, but it is. And I don't know that if you sell do you sell clothing or hard goods? But it's like, I know they have a hard goods market and everything, but I don't think it's like eBay over there. I don't think it's as popular as clothing for them, but I don't have the stats on that. One busy mama said, my mom suggested I put a bra on my male mannequin for some of the women's blouses to have more shape. Oh, do you only have a male mannequin? A little tip is, if you only have a female mannequin and you want to use it for your men's shirts, just flip it around. And so use the flat side, the back, to show the front of the men's shirt. So just flip it around and you can flip it back for the back. I've done that successfully, but I never thought about if you only have a male mannequin that you could do something like that. I guess you could. I guess you could. All right, my friends, we are at 58 minutes and 55 seconds, so I think we are going to wrap up. I have to get a good night's sleep. Hi, Valerie J. Let's read this comment first. And Restyle Secrets just joined. My issue with eBay, says Valerie J. Kelly, my issue with eBay is that people are extremely rude or try occasionally to rip off sales. I haven't had a ton of that. I mean, occasionally people are rude, but I haven't had too much trouble with that. Michelle said, I have a 50% off sale on my eBay store right now on items I want to move out, about 3/4 of my store. What's your eBay store? Make sure to put it in the description here so people can come over. It's a little harder to find people on eBay as it is on Posh, but just Google it. I'll come over and say hi. Zoe Chat says, Quemby, that is the best thing on Mercari. I don't think buyers can send offers for more than 25% off the list price. Oh my gosh. See, that's just makes sense and is smart. I mean, although I'll be honest, like, I don't know. My first reaction is that's great. But then I'm thinking about it because sometimes someone will send me an offer for 50% off the item. It just happened to me. I've had this dress. It's like a lag and look dress. And it's all like ruched, the whole skirt. I thought it was a great pickup. I've had that dress for like 2 years. I had it up there for $99. Somebody offered me $50 and I took it in a second. So that's 50% off. So maybe Mercari would have said, you're not allowed to send Quemby a 50% offer, but I was fine with the 50% offer because I priced it high. There weren't a lot of other things by this brand up there. I thought it was a unique item, so I priced it high, but I was happy to take $50, especially after it sat there for a while. So I don't know. Restyle Secret said, eBay has like 30 times the users compared to Poshmark. Yeah, I was just watching Daily Refinement Chris. You guys probably all watch him. He's one of the biggest reselling YouTube channels, especially about eBay. And he had the actual stats on that, Heidi. And I forget what they were, but it was like the actual numbers of users that eBay has in the millions compared to Posh. And it was like, you know, it is like 30 times. So that's why I recommend eBay to people who are just trying to get by on Posh. It's like you don't have access to the largest customer base. So you want to get your items in front of as many people as you can. So it's a little bit hard to learn to use a new platform, but I say let yourself learn. There's a million videos. I have a whole eBay playlist for beginners. So does everybody else. I mean, there's so much help to help you. Just start it out. Like my friend Deborah Anderson, who just said, how many items did you say, Deborah, you now have on eBay? Like 1,500? I remember when you were just starting out and it seemed like a little like, oh, what's going on over there? And now look at it. You're killing it. So give it a try. Oh, Zoe wants to add about Mercari. Buyers can send you a message and ask if you'll take less. So there you go. There's a little workaround. Melanie says, I like that about Mercari, but some folks send messages asking if I'll take it lower, if I will just drop the price. Yeah, so that could work. I mean, I don't know what I think about it. I think I have to think about it. I mean, I like the idea that they're letting buyers know, like, hey, don't send a seriously lowball offer. But I'll sometimes take a serious lowball offer, you know, because like I said, if it's sitting for a while, if I just made up my asking price, so I take 50% off offers sometimes. So Raquel, I'll see you tomorrow. What time are you going to show up? Are you on Instagram or not? Because sometimes Cynthia and I will message on Instagram, say, hey, I'm in the area. Or if you had a question or anything like that. You can also email me at thegratefulqueen@gmail. If I don't see you, maybe I'll check that at some point. Or on Instagram. I hope to be there before 11, but I'm going to say 11 to be safe. And I'll probably stay till 6 at the Sacramento Bins tomorrow. And at some point, I'll probably be gone for like an hour because we'll probably go get a coffee and some lunch. And I'm excited because I have not been drinking coffee, but I'm going to need it tomorrow for the Epic Bins Day and the drive. So I'm going to have a Starbucks and I'll be even chattier than usual, I'm sure. All right, friends, I don't want to keep you longer, but if you're on Instagram, I'm sure I'll be posting pictures tomorrow of our Bins Day. I'll try and get some pictures with Cynthia. I'll try stand on something tall since she's so tall and I'm short. But we're going to have a fun day and I can't wait to share it with you. I'll do lots of videos and photos and all kind of stuff. So thanks for watching. I have a bunch of great thrift haul videos I just put out. If you want a little bit more time or you want to see what I got, some awesome brands, check out those thrift videos next. And I'll see you next Friday. Bye, friends.